Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Philadelphia. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Here's George. Good D by Sarr. Now Johnson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Sarr from outside the arc. No luck on that one. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Philadelphia moving it around. Launches it. It's rebounded by Washington. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Here's Edgecombe. George outside. Philadelphia with another miss. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
That gives him the lead.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
George drives in. Pass to Bona. Back to George. Cash money on the open jump shot. George has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Inside, here's Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Johnson. He shoots.
You see Johnson's intensity shining through there. The rookie doing his best to not be stopped.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Maxey. Outside Ingram. Fires for three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The Wizards with a lead. Outside Johnson. A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get off a shot. The 3, Covington. Left side Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. There's the... Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Wow. B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah. 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure. What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
To the paint. Here's Ingram. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's George. Baseline jumper right on the money. George has got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Covington, no good. Pass to Edgecombe. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 1.
Philadelphia. Well.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Porter looks it over. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Wizards leading by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you, BA.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Max.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's Wizards ball. Outside Carrington. Takes the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And Wagner gets it to go. The Sixers trailing. Drummond for 3. Outside McCain. Pass to Ingram. Pulls up, high post. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Outside Carrington. Wagner with a screen. For 3. Fires in the triple. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Pass to Ingram, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. I just love the ball movement.
To the wing on the left. Gallinari inside. Shot to stop the run. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Wagner. And he drives in. And the dunk by Wagner.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
And And the dunk by Wagner.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
76ers trail by 8. The drive by McCain. And that one is hammered home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
There's 6 seconds left in the second period. With his first shot attempt. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Johnson's got 5 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Bona. Here's Maxey. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And Maxey's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
Count that one.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Washington leading by 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
First personal foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. That's tipped. Outside Maxey. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
The kick out to Johnson. The 3. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
After the 3 on the other end, young Mr. Johnson answering with one of his own.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Count that bucket. And now it's a 7-point Wizard lead.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
George sets a screen. Philadelphia moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bona missing.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 8 points from Brandon Ingram.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Sarr down low. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Brian?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Saw a screen. Outside Porter. They set a pick. And then Porter with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Wizards leading by 9. Outside Johnson. Porter a screen. On the wing, Porter. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Here's George. Offensive board. And here's Ingram outside. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, and now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Now here's Coulibaly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. And here's McCain. Here's Drummond. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we in the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well.
47. The 76ers. 38.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. '76ers trail by 9. Here's McCain. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to drop Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Carrington hits a three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Yep, that one's good. Carrington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Buckner. Counted. And now it's a 12-point Washington lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Gallinari for 3. Oh, look at Gallo, the big man.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Carrington. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Ingram. Oh, he jammed it.
Ingram can be shifty, especially when he's operating out of the two-man game.
Now Johnson. Puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Yeah, that felt like PG was baiting the defenders there. Great use of the pick.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. It's stolen by Johnson. Let's loose for three. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You gotta keep this kid off the offensive glass.
George! It's good from beyond the arc.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
It's Johnson with a drive. And a one-handed slam.
Johnson putting his quickness to use. He's tough to slow down once he gets going.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. George! 19-footer is good. Here's Johnson. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Wizards.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Alex Sarr.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's Maxey. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.